Yes. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. We're here live. Yes, please gather. We're here. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. So good to see. I'll be trying to read the names out as I see them. Wow, official Chanel. That's on Instagram. Yeah, how you doing? Akin Ayinke Okin from Instagram. Esther Akin Denor, I see you. Please don't leave. Once you join us, don't leave until 8 o'clock, please. I mean, it's going to be packed. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to kick off, and it's going to be. I hope you can see me clearly. If the network is clear where you are, just give me a thumbs up. If you can see me clearly, just give me a thumbs up, because some people were complaining that the network was not so clear the last time we had these sessions. Facebook, how you doing? Adetunji Ademidun Victoria, I see you. You know, as I see people join, I would acknowledge. Thank you for joining me. That's on Facebook right there. And on Instagram, official Chanel, I see you. Jeseg official joined, I see you. Whoa, okay. Piang Peter, I see you. Jeseg official. Yeah, so the network is good. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see you guys. Respect. Obviously, we won't be starting. Okay, Precious Taribi is watching. So we're starting on time. I'm going to start teaching first. And then after the teaching for a few minutes, I'll bring in my special guest for today who will join us later. Please do not, I repeat, do not go off once we start, because the truth is, from the beginning to the end, regardless of what happens, we're going to have a great time. Can you hear me clearly also? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is there any interruptions? I need feedback, please, guys. Because I want to give us the best, you know. Right. Okay. Primrose says, bring them on camera. I don't understand. Anyway, you're welcome. Maybe you can explain better what you mean. That's on Facebook. Opie Ogenedoro. If I ruin your names, please forgive me. You know, it's not, you know. Yeah, when you say I should bring on the camera, I don't understand. We're on. This is the camera right here. I'm sure you can see me, you know. And then of course on Instagram, I see. Wow. Okay, good. Fantastic. I think we're very, very good to go. Today is going to be awesome. I'm just trying. Hey, May, Yvonne, I see you. Israel Crown, I see you. That's on Instagram. Precious Taribi, I see you on you know, Facebook. Primrose, you know, I think I get what you're saying. We'll work on it. You know, we'll just do our best. You know, guys, you're welcome. I may not be able to call all the names. Pastor Francis, thank you for joining us. You're welcome, Pastor. It was a lovely session we had the other day. Amazing session we had. It was I would like to do it again, sir. You know, if definitely, you know, you give me the privilege to do it again, you know, because I feel that we need more of worship in this day and age. The things going on in the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about that for about 2 minutes before, you know, we go into what we have today, guys. I don't know. The world we live in today is so unpredictable. Thank God we have Jesus. Can I get a witness from somebody? Thank God we have Jesus who gives us this something in the back of our minds to just believe that, you know, it's going to be better. It's going to be, you know, we live in a world where, you know, we can't even determine what will happen the next minute. You know, hi my friends on Facebook, I see you. Please stay with me. I need you guys to stay with me till the end. I need you guys to see me. Oh, okay, they're requesting that I bring them on camera. Okay, is that possible? Okay, well, I'll do that maybe when I'm taking questions. You know, I didn't know that Instagram, Facebook had upgraded to the point where I can actually bring you up and, you know, ask questions. So we'll do that definitely today. We'll take questions from Instagram and from Facebook right here, and then from Instagram right here also. I'll take questions. I'm so happy to see everybody gathered today. Please don't think that I'm wasting your time. I just want to make sure that we have enough people, because once we start, I don't like going back and forth. I always like to start, you know, and then we get on to what we have to do. Facebook. No. Primrose, I understand. My apologies. I didn't get it. Like I'm just explaining now. Miss Primrose, you know, you're my friend. I was just, you know, they keep bringing in new things, you know, so I didn't know that, you know, Facebook has that, whatever, where you can bring people up, you know, to actually open their cameras like you have on Instagram. So that's a good thing. It's like a development. So if you have a question, by the time I'm done with this first segment, because this first segment, you and I, and then the second segment will have our guest. He will join us, you know, when he joins us. And once he joins us, it's his show until the end. So, you know, I just want to be able to have this time with you guys for the next 25 minutes or so. I want to be able to, you know, actually be with you guys, you know, till I bring up my guest for tonight. I'm sure you already know who the guest is. There's no need for we're hiding. All right, singers, let's go with it. For the past couple of weeks, and I do this free, obviously you guys know, people have been coming inbox saying, well, how do you get in touch with? I want to just do housekeeping before we get into it. Hey, Jesseg official, I see you too. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Much love. You know, so a lot of people get to ask me, Simi Aramide Ayegun, I see you on Facebook. I see everybody. I see you all. If I don't call you, please bear with me. Just realize that, you know, I just want to go into the business of the day, you know. So like I was trying to say, a lot of you come inbox and say, do I train choirs? Do I come and, you know, come on ground and work with choirs and all that? Of course I do. Of course, because of the lockdown and all of that, I may not be able to actually travel for now, but when they open the airspace, why not? Definitely, we should be able to actually go from state to state, from country to country. I've been all over the world, you know, doing this thing, this voice training thing, singing. I'm a music minister, as you all already know. I don't like to really say gospel artist, but well, okay, I'm a gospel artist, but I'm more of a worshiper. I just like to always refer to myself as a worshiper rather than to say, you know, I'm a gospel artist. You know, everybody is a gospel artist now, but I'd rather just be a worshiper of God, you know, and worship Him, and just be in that place, just where I'm, you know, a vessel that exalts the name of the Lord. So, but if you want your choir trained, definitely, if the terms are right, if you come in my inbox, either here on Facebook or here on Instagram, I certainly will work out something, and then definitely, with no much fees, you know, I mean, because people are always afraid of, how much are you going to charge? Of course, definitely this is what we do for a living, but we're not going to get to the point where we'll charge you. It's not about the money. It's also about making impact. You know, when people leave the world, the one thing you want to be able to say is that you've actually made a positive impact on people. That you didn't die full, you actually died empty. All right? So if you need me, maybe even personal teachings, if you want to have me to coach you, I have a few students all over the world. You want me to coach you online, say on, you know, online, you could also reach out, and then we could take you from here. So yeah, let's go with what we have today. I don't want to waste your time, because time is money. We only have 1 hour on this platform, and I want to make the best use of the 1 hour. If you have your notepads or something, please get them, and you know, write out a few things. I'm going to be going back. For those of you who have joined me in classes before now, if you're on Facebook, just say something to me. Let me just know that I'm not talking to myself on Facebook. Just say hi. If you're on Instagram also and you're ready for the classes, let me see thumbs up. Because sometimes you can be talking to you can be talking to cameras and not even realize that, you know, people are still there. So Just give me a thumbs up if you're there and you're ready to for me to kick off with the class for today. Either on, I see one thumbs up on Instagram. I don't see any thumbs up on Facebook. What's going on, guys? Come on. Let's go. I just need encouragement to just know that, okay, people are out there and they're ready for this. Okay, Jeseg official, I see your thumbs up. Thank you so much. It's just an encouragement. Ayinke Okin, I see you. Jira Faith, I see your thumbs up. Nice. Okay, we're good to go. So let's go. All right. If I sound like I'm going back to what I've taught probably before now, for those of you who have been part of these classes, don't be offended. The reason I do that, thanks. Okay, I've gotten enough thumbs up, guys. Thank you. I've started the classes now, so you can write, and just, be part of the class now. So the reason why, I see you, Alex, A. Daniels 5, I see you. All right, so the reason why I might go back and forth in my teachings is because there's some people who are joining us for the first time today. So if you hear some of the things I probably had said or taught before, bear with me. I just want everybody to be on the same page so that it's not like, oh, I'm going forward. I'm not recognizing that there's some people who probably are just joining us today. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I may go back a little and then we'll go forward. So bear with me if that's what seems to happen today. All right. Let me start with riffs and runs. How many of you know what riffs and runs are? Riffs and runs. We use them in music a lot, and I've talked about riffs and runs. Obviously, I'm hoping that it's basically singers that we have here, because I'm talking to singers primarily on this platform. Facebook, I hope you guys are there, Anyway, Instagram, Facebook, let's go. Now, the truth of the matter is that riffs and runs are usually used by singers from time to time. And what happens is that you tend to find that the use of riffs and runs have been abused over the years. Let me explain that real quick. A lot of singers do not know that if you use your riffs and runs in music, yes, it's a blessing, it's a good thing. But what ends up happening is that you find that if it's overused or if it's not well used, if it's not well executed, I'm talking about riffs and runs. If they're not well executed, you can mess up a good song. Because riffs and runs are not done by people who are just trying to catch their voices. There are people who are upcoming singers everybody wants to be a lead singer, you see, and it's another problem. So even in doing background singing, a lot of singers do ad-libbing while they are backing up. I have never believed, sometimes I listen to singers, sing during background singing, and they have not even perfected the notes that they've been given probably by the music director to sing. And you are doing ad-libs that were not taught to you by your music director in a song. How do you do that? What that means is that when you're doing background, focus, be disciplined. Music has to do with discipline, guys. If you're singing a song and you are the lead singer, you have the stage. You have the opportunity to do the song the way you want to do it, which means that at some point you may want to put in a riff and run here or not put a riff and run. That's determined by you. But when I find, because I hear them, sometimes when I'm singing lead, my ears are open to hearing what is happening at the back. So I hear background singers singing riffs and runs, and I'm like, if it's not taught to you, it brings discordant tunes when some background singers are singing straight and some lead background singers are singing riffs and runs. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody. Can I get just one witness either on Facebook or on Instagram listening to me right now? The truth of the matter is this: you must learn to discipline yourself. There a lot of times I have heard Donnie McClurkin, I don't know how many of you know that beautiful, lovely artist, gospel artist, do background. Sometimes when he's doing background, because I can talk about him like this because I've worked with him, for the experience and all of that. And so, I don't just work with all these guys, all these Kirk Franklin, and I'm sorry I'm brandishing names, but sometimes you have to just, to let you understand that, we're coming from somewhere. I had the privilege of working with Kirk Franklin, Kurt Carr, Donnie McClurkin, Phil Thompson, so many. But the truth of the matter is, when they are leading a song, they're so disciplined. When they're leading a song, they do, what comes to their spirit or what they've rehearsed or whatever, they want to. But once they are doing background, because there are times that Donnie switches, he goes to the back and he brings one of his singers to the front to do lead. He goes into background mode. There's background mode and there's lead mode, guys. Write this thing down. You see, a lot of times we listen to all these things, but we don't practice them. What you do not practice is what runs you down. It's not what you hear and you say, wow, word, yes, so say it again. But you're not working with it. It's easy to hear a singer and know if they are trained or not. That's why you need a voice coach. You need a voice coach, just like you go to school and you have somebody who teaches you certain courses. And then, okay, let me start with subjects, because we start from primary school into secondary school, into university. They are teaching you certain, courses or subjects. It could be biology, it could be economy, whatever it is. But why they're teaching you is so that you know the right definition of certain things. And then as you grow up, you begin to imbibe them. When you hear that topic anywhere in the world, you can apply it. So also with your music. If you're doing a song, ladies and gentlemen, discipline. Before you even get to do a song, you need to carry that song, if you're doing background, and understand the song. A lot of people just sing songs without having understanding about the song they're singing. Especially if it's not you that wrote the song. What was at the back of the mind of the writer of this song before it was released? What am I trying to project when I'm singing this song? Am I trying to show that I can sing? Or am I trying to minister this song to people? You see, so music is not just something you dabble into, oh yeah, because you can do ad-libs, so you run it all over the whole place. It's a mess. Am I talking to somebody tonight? Listen, singers, I'm taking this, what I'm teaching I do with passion, because I want you to get what I'm saying. Not just to get it, but to also be able to understand that this is the truth. There's a time and place for everything. Alright? Now, riffs are different from runs. I've explained this before. Riffs are different from runs. Runs don't really have to do with words. A lot of people just say riffs and runs. They are different. Runs are things that you do. Let me give an example of a run. Arise, O compatriots, oh, Nigeria's call obey. Now, the oh that I did there is the runs. That's what you define as runs. Alright, so you don't necessarily use words when you are doing runs. But watch this. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey. Now you saw what I did with the Nigeria's call. That's riffing. So riffing is within a song. It's how you add extra notes to words in a song. So there'll be words that you will encounter in a song. Are we getting it? But when you encounter these words, what do? Do you sing the words straight or do you riff it? But runs don't necessarily have to do with words. So I can just go, hey, hey, oh, yeah. That's running. I'm runs. I'm just a bunch. It's just a combination of many notes put together, but that's musical. And it's on key and on the right with the right notes. That's what you have when you're doing runs. Now, I hear a lot of singers sing this thing. It's too done. You overdo it when you sing a song, and all you want to do is From the beginning of the song, you're already running. Okay, let me give you an example. When I am down and oh my soul so weary. Come on. How can you start a song like that? And a lot of us do. I just use that song as an analogy. But you see, music has to do with crescendo. You start from a place and then you go to another place. So you're going from a lower place to a higher place. Alright? You don't start a song from the end. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Some of the things you're supposed to apply at the end, when the song has crescendoed, is what you do at the beginning. So we hear a lot of I know you can run, but can you be disciplined with your runs and your riffs, please? I get your story, because when I was younger, you know, I used to do the same thing, and that's why I'm trying to teach you today, Facebook, Instagram, how to do it correctly. I told you to stay with me till the end, because I'm going to give opportunities for questions. I'm going to teach for another, look at the time keeps running and I've not even started. I have to move, but I hope you guys are having a blast. I mean, you're getting something from what I'm saying tonight. So I'm just trying to tell you that don't overdo the riffs and the runs. When it gets too much, it's distorting to the ears, and then it doesn't allow people to hear your lyrics. Listen to me, in a song, the most important thing you are trying to achieve is getting a message across. Say it in your house, say it, please, say it. I am passionate about this. Say it. I sing a song to get a message across. Say it. I can almost hear you in your house. Good. I ain't crazy. I know some of y'all said it. I sing a song to pass a message across. I am not singing a song because I want to show my vocal prowess. I am singing a song because I want to deliver the song to the heart of somebody, that from the beginning to the end of that song, I capture the audience. You understand? You capture the audience. You send the message forth as clean as possible. Now let me explain something to you real quick. Your embellishment, what you call riffs and runs, they are just additions. I've made this analogy before. I say if you bake a cake and you put icing sugar on it, what that icing sugar is just an embellishment. It's to just add color and class to the cake. The icing sugar is not the cake. I don't know if somebody is hearing me tonight. The icing sugar is not the cake. You can imagine me just packing packing sugar and just eating. It's too much. So there's a measure of the cake and a measure of the icing sugar that makes it a cake. In other words, your riffs and runs is like that icing sugar. But the song, your lyrics, the body of the music, are you listening to me? That is the cake. Don't ever let the icing sugar be more than the cake. Can I get a witness from somebody who understands? I've just set somebody free now. Just with what I've said, I have set you loose for the rest of your life. And I'm saying to you, do not overdo your riffs and runs. However, you must learn how to do them correctly. There's a correct way of doing riffs and runs that will make the song beautiful. That will take the song there without overdoing it. I also talked about warm-ups. I'm almost rounding off. My goodness, the time is running, guys. And I'm believing my guest will join us soon. You know, I also talked about warm-ups. Warm-ups. A lot of you, before you sing, you don't even do your warm-ups. You just go carry a mic, you start singing. How do you do? What warm-ups do you do before you carry a mic to sing? Singer of life. I can sing. I know you're laughing. Don't laugh. It's serious business we're talking today. And listen, I am offering this free class to you just to show you that in case you need my service to come and talk to your choir or inspire you or to teach, I am available. There's a right way of doing things and there's a wrong way of doing things. We have to unlearn and relearn. Are we together? Mr. Singer of Life, You just go on stage and start singing. Some of you, you realize that you wake up very early. Most of our services start for 7 a.m., some 7:30, some 8. Your voice has not woken up yet. Your voice is still kind of asleep, just like you were asleep a while ago and you woke up and had your bath and rushed to church. Now, what is happening is this: a lot of people will just wake up, go to church, carry the microphone, boom, let's go. But what you don't realize is that that is bad for you. Because the truth of the matter is, and let me say this real quick, when you are doing a song, it requires your totality. A song takes a lot of energy to execute, especially a very good song. Now, if already, maybe you did a rehearsal the day before your performance or ministration, whatever you want to call it, you know, it's very, I mean, you just realize that when you take a song and you don't execute it well, you know, there's a problem. The reason why you don't execute the song well is in most cases because you are not ready. You're not. It's like a car. A lot of people don't realize that you have to start a car and let the engine warm for a while. Yeah, a car. My car, for example, it has a blue. When you first start the car, it has a blue light, an indicator that comes on to tell you that this car is still cold. The engine is cold. Facebook, can you hear me? Instagram, are you with me? To tell you the engine is cold. So what happens is, you let the car warm, and then after a while, that blue light goes off to tell you, okay, the engine is ready to move now. Singers, let's adopt a style of doing warm-ups before we sing a song, anywhere you're performing or ministering. And there are wrong warm-ups and correct warm-ups, because there are some warm-ups that you do that can take your voice away rather than warm it up. So you need a voice coach to guide you. You see what I'm saying? You don't just pick up a warm-up from Facebook, YouTube and just start doing it. There's some warm-ups that may not even be good for you at the end of the day. Are we together? All right. I also taught on how do you score a song as a singer. Do you score the song hook, line, and sinker? The same way, the exact way that the singer sang the song is the way you sing it too. Every ad-lib that Kirk Franklin ad-libbed, or that Dom Wen ad-libbed, or Donnie McCloskey ad-libbed, you two will pick it up and do, and you think that you're progressing. When you pick up a song, the first thing you do is you look at the song and find a way to put yourself in that song. So you do not sound like a photocopy of somebody else, but an original copy of yourself, vocally. And even in life, it applies as well. Can I get one witness from somebody? I feel like I'm talking to myself tonight. So how do you score a song? How do you score a song? Do you just take a song and score it because you've heard it many times? You've made a way, and then you know how the guy that sang You Made a Way sang it. So you pick it up and you sing it exactly that way. We can buy the CD and play in our house, my friend. Even the singer of the song gives it a different expression. Are you with me? When he sings it live, different from what he did in the CD or in the recording or whatever, the project or whatever they call it. Every song has its own expression. Look, I don't know if you will actually take a song sometimes and know that you can do something else with the same song that everybody has been doing, and by the time you are done with that song, hey, Marakatayaba, people will not believe it's the same song that they've been hearing, because there's always a different way to doing things. So don't be stuck. As a singer, never be stuck. Oh, this is how they sang it in the CD, so we die here, we kill ourselves forever and ever, amen. This is how we be. No, guys, come on. Come on. There's a way to not sing, and there's a way to sing. I wrote here also, I said there's a difference between studio singing and live singing. A lot of us do not realize that when you're on stage, there's a different way you're supposed to project your voice. And when you're in the studio, there's a different way you're supposed to project your voice. Have I set somebody free just now? Listen, your studio singing, a lot of you require extra, you give producer work. So what you do is you allow them to tune your voice and retune and tune and tune until they lose the essence of your voice. Everybody's voice has, you have your own tone. Listen to me, every singer has their own tone, their own unique tone. If you allow too much effect in the studio by a producer to take away your tone, those who will record, what you will find out is that at some point, you will not sound like yourself in your recordings. You will not be happy. When you hear your recording back, you'll be asking yourself, is that me? I don't like it. It's not that the producer had to cheat, had to retune and put vocoder and put all kinds of effects in your voice just to give it the quality that it is. Am I talking to somebody tonight? Yeah, forgive me about the passion. I'm very passionate about what I do. So if I'm talking this way, it's the passion you're hearing in me. Because the truth is, I do not like things being done wrongly. When I enter a setting and I have musicians there, it must be done, especially singers, it must be done correctly. You don't go to the back and start singing ad-libs. When you're at the back there, you sing the song, the notes you are giving, follow it, and don't overdo nothing. We don't require that a singer will go to the back and start trying to outshine the lead singer. If you are doing background, stay in the background and sing background. Sing the notes you were given at rehearsal. Stay with, that's all we want you to do. Don't add extra. Don't let spirit carry you. What spirit is carrying you now? Discipline. Music has to do with discipline, guys. If you're not disciplined, don't touch music. Because, at some point you just find out you're getting frustrated if you're not disciplined. Because music does not like gra 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 gra. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're not precise, music has to do with precision. There's timing in music. Alright? If you're not following the right timing and the right precision, you will mess up. Facebook, are you with me? Instagram, are you with me? Can I get one witness who knows what I'm saying is true? Oh my goodness. Well, my guest will be here soon, so let me just run through. I have so many things to say. There's something we call vocal techniques. Your vocal techniques. You need to understand, master your technique. There are different techniques. There's a technique we call the growl. You hear that? Now, forgive the ad-libbing, but you heard the at the beginning. That's a growl. So there are different techniques in music that you can apply when you're singing a song. But you need to understand where to apply what. If you overdo, I believe in you because you are good. And every single phrase you are doing, after a while, you start looking like you don't even know what you're doing. Application of your voice, what do you call it now? Of your vocal technique is very important. Where do I make the song soft? I believe that. Then it starts to build. I believe I can touch the sky. See me running. You start usually first verse is more calm than the second verse. If a first verse, as a singer, must understand that your first verse is your foundation. So you don't want to overdo anything in your first verse. Oh, our guest has joined us, ladies and gentlemen. I have to stop here for now. Woo! I want you to hail Tim Godfrey. He's in the building right now, guys, and he's going to request soon. As soon as he requests, I'll take him and we'll talk to him straight away. I'll just stop here. I'll continue when he leaves. We'll just talk to him for 15 minutes, because I know he's busy. He just finished a very powerful, Tim. Let me bring him in real quick. Yes. The doctor is here. Let's go. Hey, in about 2 seconds, Tim Godfrey is going to be joining us, guys. Are you ready? Help me welcome Dr.
Yes, sir.
Tim Godfrey! We can't see your face, though. We can't see your real face. The doctor is here, guys.
One time.
Facebook, You can't see your face, so we just see something running around. It's black.
It will.
Yes, so.
Here's my network. Let me see.
Yeah, we just see blackness, but we hear your voice. You know, but we want to see your face tonight. So, guys.
I'm trying to change my network.
Yeah, Dr. Tim is in the building.
Okay,
Facebook. Dr. Tim is in the building. Instagram, he's here. Yeah. Hey, Tim. Hello. Oh, you might want to try again, Tim. I know you're still here, so you try again and then I'll take your call. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Godfrey is already in the building. This is what we'll do because I have to move away from the way and let Dr. Tim Godfrey take over, you know, because I have questions for him and I know you guys have questions for him as well. If you have questions for Dr. Tim Godfrey before he comes back, I'm sure he will go off and then come back again and then, you know, ask me to take him up. And when he does, I'll take him up and we'll talk to him for the next 15-20 minutes. If you have questions for him as he speaks, as he talks, you know, if you're on Facebook right there, oh, he's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Tim Godfrey is back in the building. Yes, in about 1 second, Facebook, Instagram, we're going to help me welcome my brother and my friend, Dr. Tim Godfrey. Are you here? Oh, we're battling the network tonight. It is well. He's been very busy. So guys, you know, let's encourage him. He's been very busy. I'm sure you guys have heard of Soundcheck Africa. We've done Soundcheck Africa, you know, live for a while, but you know, he had to do the online version and it's really taking, okay, he's going to come back. The network is a bit wonky, you know. Okay, he's back. He's back. Today, the devil will not stop us. We're going to groove. And Tim Godfrey will be in the building. Yes, I've taken him. Tim Godfrey is joining us right about now. Tell somebody, Facebook, call your friends, tell them. We're going to have a group. I mean, so far, have we been having fun? If you've been having fun so far, just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, wherever you are, just give me a thumbs up if you've been having a blast. Okay, I think we're going to have to. So, Tim, if you can hear me, you try again. You know, the network. If you've been having a blast, just give me a thumbs up if you've been having a blast so far. Let me keep teaching and believing that he will join us, you know, in no time. And when he joins us, yeah, thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, I did judge you. Oh, thank you. Piang Peter, I see you. Thank you. Ene Ete, I see you. Precious Tarabi, you didn't say welcome to me. Now you're saying welcome, Dr. Tim. Nobody said welcome to me. Oh, but I don't see Tim Godfrey now. But I don't forget me. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all love in here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, he's coming back. He's definitely going to join us. You can. I mean, a lot of you saw him on Instagram. Now, Facebook. Let me explain to you. You will hear his voice, unfortunately, but you will not be able to see him. But those of you who are on Instagram will be able to see him, and you know, we'll interview him just for a little bit. You know, and then find out a few things about him and his vocally, of course. I'm talking to him from a vocal perspective. And then when he's done, you know, we'll take questions and answers. So he'll be back. He'll be back. All right. Let me say this before he comes back, though. You know, I just want to say to some people there who are trying to record songs, go to the studio and record. Some of you have no business recording anything. I'm sorry. Look, I keep it real. A lot of people don't like me because I speak the truth. I am very real like that. You have no business going into the studio to record anything, not even to record a lullaby. Because you've not worked on yourself. You've never sat down before. Hey, so everybody's now saying, "Bosh again, welcome." It's too late. When Tim Godfrey came now, I'm sure he'll be back though. When Tim Godfrey came just now, everybody was telling me did not welcome me. I've been teaching for about 30 minutes. We're waiting for Tim. He'll join us. But let me keep going with those. Okay, he's back. He's back. Tim Godfrey is in the building. Yeah. You all celebrate my brother, my friend. Don't worry, network or no network. Hey, Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. Somebody say hello to Dr. Tim Godfrey in the building. Thank you so much for honoring me, my brother. I appreciate you. You know, one thing I appreciate about you is that you are so humble. You have so much inside you. People that they don't have quarter of what you carry, they carry shoulder, and then if you talk to them again, when they don't see small stardom. But you're somebody that's so grounded. I've watched you, and I want to say in front of the whole world that I really do respect you. You know, when you want to do something, you do it. You go against the tides if you have to sometimes, and you kill it. My brother, whether in private or in public, I salute you. I celebrate you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for coming to this generation, and thank you for being Dr. Tim. Everybody, come on, somebody help me celebrate Tim Godfrey. Come on, let me see let me type some messages. Say, welcome, Dr. Tim. Yes, he's here. Can you hear him?
Thank you, sir.
Yes. If you can hear me on Facebook, yes, loud and clear. But maybe you can increase the volume a little bit. It's a bit low, you know. But if you can, okay, that's fine. We're good. We'll work with it. But I'm sure you can hear him on Facebook, on Instagram. Welcome. Let me first of all ask you, how was the last show you did? What's it called? Sound Check Africa. I mean, for you, as the organizer, as the guy who put it together, how do you feel right now? Do you feel fulfillment that finally you have a winner? What was the process like? Talk to us.
I mean, Soundcheck has been. I'm seeing some people that follow Soundcheck here saying there are some coded words like using Doro team, and all of those. I don't like what that's. Anyway, Soundcheck is something that God gave me. I've always desired in my heart that anytime, any day, if God by any chance decides to bless me in the little that I do, that I would do everything within my power to help every other person that I can. And people have to say this is Doro team.
Doro team. You have a new name, Doro team. I see them. I see your people. They're everywhere.
Okay. I'm going to give you the story later.
Okay.
I mean, this year is the third edition, but I canceled this year already because of the COVID-19 and because it's always very stressful. I've never had any sponsor. I do everything by myself. It's been quite difficult. Every year we spend a lot of money doing it. I mean, you've been part of it. Thank you so much for this incredible. First, let me first thank you so much for who you have been consistently over the years. I can't even start calculating how many years your ministry has spanned, but I know you've been here for as long as I can remember. And you've been consistent, you've been fresh, you've been young, you've been, it looks like I'm sorry to use the word vampire that never gets old. Whether with your look, everything, your mindset, I mean, it's incredible. So thank you so much for your consistency and longevity. Really inspiring. So for Soundcheck, 2 years ago, we started, and it was very tough. First year, we got a winner. Second year was very tough, we got a winner. But this year, I was not going to do anything again. I said, no, let me take a break, let me rest from Sunday. Of course, I have another event that I do called TLS, and I have so many other things that I do. But the moment COVID-19 started and the lockdown started, I just could not rest. I knew God wanted me to do something, and I pushed something. So I agreed to that, and do something very, very special. And I thought, what can we do? Because normally when people think about, when people see the whole COVID-19 lockdown, coronavirus, pandemic, everybody is running, everybody is scared, everybody is locked up, people shut down, careers shut down, businesses are going down, there's recession, just negativity everywhere. Everywhere you turn, you will see people talking about people dying, people broke, people struggling, starving.
Gloomy stories everywhere.
God laid in my heart that, you know what, this is a good time. In fact, there are so much opportunity in the land right now. And I didn't understand what it meant. First, ordinarily would have been opportunities to make money, but God told me to invest, to push into people. I said, how is that possible? I thought about different ideas that came to my head, but all of them was looking. Sound check was one of the most impossible. I said, how can I do a reality show, a TV show? How can I do it when people are in lockdown? They cannot come. Normally, you know how we do it. They come to the office, we go through training, different things. But how can I do it? And I just felt like, you know what? Anything is just possible. I think, you know what? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to invest in these guys. I called my guys. I told them we're going ahead to do something. They said, no, how? It's not possible. What are we going to do here? It's a lockdown. Look, I don't go. That's the more reason why we can do it. And that's how we got into it. And the beautiful thing is, you know what? While people are thinking, and I want to say this to anybody listening now, I know this is like a voice training stuff, but this is special for anybody listening now. If you can hear this might change your life forever. While people are praying, and if you've heard this before, you will hear after this several times. God showed me this and opened my eyes to this, and it was quite, it was mind-blowing. While people are working hard, I'm praying, I'm believing God for them to go back to the old normal.
To the way it used to be.
Trying their best to say, can things go back to where it was before? Can we go back to where we were before? Can we go back to the normal? Can we go back to normal? Can we go back to normal? God has deliberately pushed us into moving to the new normal.
Yes.
And refused to move to the new normal, and we're working hard
yes.
to go back to the old. So like, think about Israelites. Think about how they were taking God over and over again. Can you take us out of Egypt? Can you take us out of Egypt? And finally, God takes them out of Egypt.
Woo!
And the moment they stepped out of Egypt, the moment they saw the Red Sea, they started saying, can we go? They started complaining, murmuring. Can we go back to the thing?
To where we were. Woo!
It felt like that past was better. It felt like the previous old, formal, normal was better. And I think that God is doing the same thing right now.
Come on now.
Sent the pandemic to move us from the old mindset to all things that are that we are not complaining about. And God is saying the new normal is forward.
Yes.
Don't go back to
Don't go back to yes.
The new normal forward. And then when God spoke this for me, I'll say, I don't understand. New normal. Say yes. This is why churches are supposed to now start working on doing all
yes. It's Facebook. Can you hear this?
Who told you that you cannot do something in this season that will change the world?
My God.
People are becoming billionaires in this season. And that hits me so hard. Go forward to the new normal. Don't go back. Why people are crazy about thinking about, no, we can't do anything until we go back to normal. We can't do anything. We can't do anything. That's how I started sound check.
Wow.
Sound check. I said, let's listen. There is a new normal now.
Yes.
And guess what? Normally we get 200 people when we do sound check. 200 people are the mags that come in for audition and everything. This time around, in 2 days, we'll have 2,000 people that are coming already.
Wow.
Now, 2,000 people from about 50 different countries.
Whoa.
Lagos alone. Not 50 different states, but 50 different countries.
Wow.
Now, how else did you think about? So God, I mean, I don't know what this is for. Sit down and wait till things go back to the old normal.
Come on.
The old normal was when you were complaining before. You were in that office that probably you're fired right now. Before then, you were in that office complaining, saying that your boss is wicked, and God has strategically by himself taking you off that place. But now, because the lockdown has happened, that you're not praying, God, can I go back to that job again?
No.
What things we hated before, what things we complained about before,
Come on.
what things that we felt was useless before, that we begged God, we prayed about for God to change.
Yeah.
God has got that change.
That's
but
right.
Now, just like the Israelites want to go back to those things now, instead of getting used to the new normal and moving forward to the new normal. The new normal is forward. The new normal is ahead. Bible says, God was speaking and says, I will do a new thing.
A new thing. Jesus.
When God says he wants to do a new thing, he's not taking away the old. He's not shutting down the old.
Come on.
He stays there, but he's always wanting to do a new thing. There's something new God is doing. New God, some of us want to go. And God, just like Egyptians, God has used pandemic to shut down things.
My God.
To the opportunities that exist right now. But because we've been clouded by trying to go back to
Too much. We are so used to what used to be. What about what's happening today, guys? Yes.
We're not even hearing what God is saying.
Yes.
So guys, if you're listening to me and you're watching right now, this is an opportunity for you to go and sit down and tell God, I want to. I mean, the Israelites left bondage. They left bondage, but they never started begging to go back to bondage.
My God.
To destroy talent. For every talent, for every storm, there's always a blessing inside of it.
Hallelujah.
There's a massive opportunity and blessing in this lockdown, in this corona season. You have to move forward to the new normal. There's a new normal out there. Do not pray the prayer that the whole world is praying. The Nigerians are praying that, can we go back to the old normal?
No, there is a new thing.
Backwards. Why are you thinking backwards? There's something new that God is doing ahead of us. Let's open it now. Any church that is smart right now will understand, and I'm predicting in the next 7 to 10 years, the main church will be online.
Hi.
The supporting church will be in the 4 walls.
Hey!
I write it down somewhere.
Hey!
In the next 5 to 10 years, the big church, the main
Jesus, this is becoming a revival something. What?
They will no longer be the things can never, everything has moved. God was taking us out of the 4 walls.
Jesus. Jesus.
If you're not thinking where the people are now, the biggest churches that will happen in the next world is going to be online. You're going to have churches that have 1 million, 2 million members, but they're going to be online. And people that take offering, they will still pay for offering, they will still take everything, but it will be online. Trust me. This is what God is saying. There is a new normal. There is a new thing he's doing. Things have changed. Everything is now new. But most of us are still struggling with the old. So that's what best. That's what is better a lot of things that I'm doing now.
Tim!
Guess what? It was so successful. It was so good.
Wow.
I mean, every time we finish each session, I have between 12,000 and 20,000 people every day will finish each session.
Wow.
Every day will finish each session.
Wow. You know, I was part of it. Sorry, time. You know how time is. We only have 1 hour on this thing, man. But man, Facebook, are you listening? Instagram. Whoa, there is a new normal. I feel like, you know, God is taking us somewhere, you know, and I don't want to go away from there. But you know, what the reason is that, you know, I just want people to hear from you as a music director. I know that definitely the next edition of Soundcheck will supersede what happened this time. I can assure you. So get ready. There will be because people will start telling each other from all over the world and all over different nations and different states and different parts of Africa that something like Soundcheck is. Don't worry, the sponsors will come. That's one thing you should understand. Write it down, because they will find themselves. They won't have any choice if they don't support you.
For this thing you said, now let me tell you something. You know, the Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 4, it says that do not look at the wind, if not you will not sow. Now, one of the things I've told myself and I've taught myself is that there's no one mention about that. I don't care about sponsors. It's not really important for me.
Yes.
You know what? The reason is because I don't look at the wind to take that step. I don't look at whether, you know how Solomon described looking at the wind. We cannot see the wind. The wind is actually invincible. But how would Solomon say, do not pay attention to the wind, if not you not so? It's because most of the things that distract us, that make us not take vision and action to what God has told us, are things that don't make any sense, things that are invincible.
Jesus.
You are in a relationship, you have been in a bad relationship, but that bad relationship is stopping you from taking the next step.
Hey!
Wind. You have a bad business, and because of that business, you're not about to do any other business. Those are winds. You're paying attention to winds. They are unseen.
Woo!
You had a major issue with your wife. Just imagine. Let me tell you this. Just imagine that you're married to somebody. Every time you pay attention to the backside of that person you're getting married to, you're paying attention to the grain. You can also pay attention to good things. So every time it could be your friend. In fact, the biggest wind problem that we have that someone think about is our heart. Our spirit is saying, take action. Our mind is saying, do you know the challenges that are facing you? Do you know the trouble? Do you 90 days.
I heard it. I remember it was on radio consistently. Yeah.
People started panicking.
Yeah.
It didn't rain for 90 days. Some people would have made decisions because of that.
Wow.
How are you paying attention to a forecast and using it to judge the decision about your life? So when sponsors come, I don't bother.
Woo!
I'm not sponsors are like wings. I don't pay attention to them. I go into what God has told me.
Speak!
When God sends you somewhere, He does
Jesus!
not send you somewhere without preparing
Holy Ghost!
to sort it out.
Woo!
I do not pay attention to any wind. If you wait for sponsors, you're like somebody paying attention to the wind. And someone as the wisest man on earth said, do not pay attention to wind.
Woo!
Do not pay attention. Your mind will come and tell you a million reasons why you cannot take that step.
Come on.
Wind.
Come on.
Your mind will come and tell you that 3 people, 4 people try this and it did not work. Look at wind. And every time you pay attention, then you will not sow. And when you don't sow, you cannot reap.
Wow.
Nothing works in your life because you're paying attention to things that makes it look as if everything is impossible.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, those things are wings. You can't even see it. When you cannot touch wind, you can only feel it. Why are you looking at it? Why are you looking at situations that have messed you up before and you're needing to judge your future, your next step? You cannot do that. I chose this subject because even till now, we don't have sponsors.
No sponsors.
Amazing. I am going to bless this guy with so much cash. I'm going to write songs for them. I'm going to put them out. I'm going to record albums for them.
And I will join you. I want to be part of it. Tim, I want to be part of it. Let's do it together. You know?
Our industry, when they want to help anybody, we are, and pardon me to use this language, we are logic defenders. We come out and exude that personality that we are worshippers, we are this one, but we cannot support one another. We cannot tell ourselves the truth. We cannot be there for one another. I was doing this show, I called you, Kim. I called so many other gospel artists, they say they don't have time, they cannot come.
Jesus.
They don't have time. And I can tell you that for so many other projects, for those are wins. I don't look at those wins.
Yes.
On what God has told me.
Yes.
The most important thing.
Yes.
But now my idea is that I must help the ones coming up.
Woo.
If nobody supports me, if nobody comes along, if nobody goes, I will help.
That's why I'm here. Because
do that and do that.
yes, that's why I'm here. That's why I put this together. This is a free class. I said to myself, I said, listen, if I'm going to be the last person that will tell people correct way of singing, because people know me as a singer. But you see, it's one thing for you to be known as a singer. It's another thing for you to leave something on the planet that when you die, people will say, listen, that guy teach us the way that they do it. And one thing I've always told myself is this. I know God has blessed me with my voice, and I don't want to die not telling people the right way to execute your vocals. Listen, I collect money, I charge money, but listen, I do this free. Nobody's paying me any money to be here. I've been teaching for 30 minutes before you came on. And the truth is this, I am giving of myself, and I see you. We need to connect even more than we've done before, team, because I see the same spirit in you, in me, which is that it's not about us. It's about making the real impact. We need to stop talking about these things. We need to start doing. We talk too much. Facebook, are we there? We talk too much. We talk. Nothing is happening. Nothing is changing. But we need to step out and teach people. Even if it is free, even if nobody's giving us money, it doesn't matter. Man, you started something in me. I just have one question because we have a few minutes. You have just 2 minutes and then we'll be out of here. Guys, I'm sure you've had it. Woo! Come on, somebody show Tim Godfrey some. He has just started a revival. A revival has started, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you're feeling wherever you are watching this from all over the world. But you know, it was supposed to go one direction. But listen, when God takes over, don't try to stop what God is doing. This has become, listen, we needed to hear this tonight. And I want to tell you that if you listen, if you wrote these things down, go and apply them. There's a new normal. There's a new normal. Stop thinking about those things that used to happen. Look ahead. But Tim, I have a question just before we go. I know as a music director, you are not much of a vocalist. You sing, but you're not so much of a vocalist. But you know so much how to put voices together. And you've done that for so many years. And the kind of harmonies you put together, my God. There's sometimes I sit down and listen to your song, I'm like, how this guy sing this harmony now? What did this guy they do now? So I want you to just tell us, oh my goodness, we have 15 seconds to go. Can you come back? Can you come back, ladies and gentlemen, on Instagram? No, just now. You just call me back right now so that we can do 30 more minutes. Please. Please. Guys, if you're on Instagram, call back right now. Right now. Facebook, we're still on. Don't leave. We have 30 more minutes. This is powerful. We're coming back. I'm going live again on Instagram. So guys, just hold on for me. We're going live. We're going back to do this live. Wow, this is amazing, guys. So if you're on Facebook, stay there. We're back on Instagram. Yes, let's continue from where we stopped. I hope Tim Godfrey will call me back right now. I just have 1 or 2 more questions. If you've had a great time on Facebook, wow, Instagram has a time limit. Hello guys on Instagram, I hope you're joining already. We have a time limit on Instagram, so most of the time, the thing goes off. So bear with me, Instagram. Welcome back Instagram. There's a 1 hour time limit on Instagram. Facebook, I know you're still there. I hope you're feeling the fire we are feeling here. This has been a night. I wanted it to go a certain direction, but Tim is back. Yeah. We're gonna have 30 more minutes, guys. Are you ready for 30 more minutes? Can you take it? We're not just gonna let him go like that. We have to do this, guys. He's coming back right away. He's here for us. You see, this is God doing his thing. Tim is back. Whoa, hallelujah. In that same spirit, we'll just keep going. Tim? Woo!
Yes,
I can't see your face. It has started again. So, you want to go and come back? Okay. Yeah, so Tim is coming back, guys. Let's stay there. The truth of the matter is, I wanted things to go a certain direction, but it turned out that it just went a different direction altogether. And wow, such words may never ever come back to us in this same organic way. There's a new normal, ladies and gentlemen. And just like I was teaching this, I just realized that there's a new normal. Things can never go back to the way it used to be. And so in your mindset, in your life, you cannot. How do you save videos, please? Somebody help me. Somebody was saying save the video. What do you click to save videos around here, guys? Somebody help me. I've not saved anything. But the truth is, Tim Godfrey is back. We're having him immediately. Let's just enjoy what God has for us. It's not even about saving all these things. We've saved and saved and saved. Let's get it into us. Yeah, Tim Godfrey is back. Facebook, Instagram, we're live again. We're back. Tim, are you with me?
I'm here, but I'm not. I think the thing is acting up again.
Yeah, I see you, but it's frozen. Let's keep trying. Please, I'm so grateful you're here. Let's just, end it in a good way.
Okay. Should I go out and come back?
Yes, please. Yes, please. I appreciate your humility. Thank you so much. So, Tim will be back. I want us to land it properly because I know that there are musicians here, there are singers out here who also want to learn something or one thing or two from Tim Godfrey. It's not every day that he comes out here. So if you have your questions, get them ready. Begin to type them. Tim Godfrey is coming. If you have questions, type them. On Instagram, start typing the questions. On Facebook, start typing your questions. He's back. If you have questions, this is a fire night. Ladies and gentlemen, anything is happening. And I love the way the Spirit of God takes control from what we planned, beforehand. Facebook, if you have questions for Tim Godfrey, begin to write them out. Instagram, if you have questions for Tim Godfrey, begin to write them out. I will read questions, as I see them. I just pick them and read, you know, but just go ahead and type them. I'll always scroll. You know, so Tim, I was asking you a question. I see a question for you already, but I'll read it later. So, I was asking, I said, as a music director, the way you put those your harmonies together, my God, you know what you did in Children of God, the remix of Onaga. Ah! My brother, let me just, oh Lord, well, I have to clean my face. I listened to that thing and I said to myself, what was going on? You took a regular song and you turned it into something else, and you are not even it's not fair. Some of us who can sing and sing and sing, we just say what's wrong, and it's grace. It's the grace that God has given to you. But I want to ask you a direct question. How do you prepare in the background just before you go on stage? Is there something you do with your team? Is there a routine? Is there a warm-up session? We're taking you now from voice training angle, not just regular questions. So, do you do a routine with your singers to say, okay, before we go on stage, you guys run this, do this? What do you do, even you as the artist? Is there anything you do backstage? Maybe let's just say 10, 15, 20 minutes before you hit the stage. What vocally? Because I know you have some bad singers. Forgive me, you have some badass singers. Forgive me, I know some of y'all will shoot me, but I have to say it. But you know, what do you do? Is there a routine? Is there something you do before you hit the stage? And if there is, please just share with us so we can learn. Young people are watching. You want to pick something.
So, I'm not sure how many people have the kind of it's a bit of craziness that I have. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a level with guys that could cope with my personality. So what people see online, what people see outside is just nothing compared to what I am inside. And so let me tell you how my whole journey started, especially with vocals and all of those things.
Yeah.
I mean, getting into Nigerian music industry. I've been a music. I was first a music director in first time I became a music director was in 1994.
Wow.
First time I became a music director. That's probably like 94, 2004, maybe I don't know what 1994 is now. Wow.
That's.
But, I mean, I don't know how many years it is now.
Yeah.
But
The mathematicians will help us.
1994 was when I became the music director for the first time, and I don't believe that anything is impossible for me personally. I don't believe in that. So somebody has completed about 26 years now.
26 years. I saw it.
And playing instruments. I started playing instruments like, let me not even get into that. But I play 5 instruments, so I have a bit of understanding of instruments. I play the drums, I play the keyboard, I play the guitar, I play the bass, and I do a couple of audio mouth instruments and all of this.
Wow.
Now, but I became an artist officially in 2004. So I think there's something about 444 that 1994. Now here's the interesting thing, and I'm going to keep my part of being a music director, because every choir I went to was best at that moment was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, now, but the moment I became an artist, you know, the first thing I asked myself is that what's going on in the industry? I discovered that there was a lot of them. It was all those individual native songs. People shot videos in one village in a hut. In the bush. That's when we shot our videos at Gospel. It was quite horrible. I hated it. So my natural default personality is that I'm a rebel.
Woo!
I'm always fighting.
We know.
We know. My church right now, I sit behind. If I start, I'm rebellious. I cannot hide, I cannot pretend, I cannot cover, I don't do anything. I tell everybody the truth.
The way it is.
When I felt like the industry, in a way, it was good. But number one, we're not representing Africa very well. Number two, it was a bit of a shame, the quality of things that were put out. And I felt like it wasn't good enough. I checked what my colleagues in the secular industry did. I checked what the international guys did. I checked everywhere and I discovered that there's a huge, and you know what, interestingly, some people think now that there's nothing else to do in the industry. There's so much opportunity.
So much!
One project I'm working on.
Yeah.
I'm going to say about some projects I'm working on. But guess what? So when I started, I said, you know what, let me go to, I need to do something first. Okay, from my background as a music director, let me pick Nigerian songs and do choir piece with them. Work on vocals more. That is what started it. And guess what people told me that time? People told me that, Oga, this is the way they do like this. The next 10 years, Nigerians never get this grant. They never put, they never.
Wow.
I'm one of those people that want to go. I try to ask myself, what is going to, so that gives birth in my head, everything that I do. I ask myself, what will happen in the next 10 years in this particular industry? I keep asking myself that question, what will happen in the next 10 years? And now, so if I come to teaching, there's so much I can teach. I mean, I'm not even joking. I can do this for another 6 hours every day for another 1 month, and I'm not done teaching.
Oh yeah.
I'm not done teaching what is in my head. Like,
wow.
But, after people discouraged me and told me, you know, I was talking about wins before.
Yeah.
They were like wins. They were like, those people, they always paid attention to the win and not God's instruction. So I paid attention to and when came and said, nobody does choir piece in Nigeria. Nobody does that here of being a music director. 90% of the songs that I did were Nigerian songs. I'll pick Nigerian songs and recreate it to come to international standard. I'll pick a local chorus that doesn't make any sense and create a choir piece out of it that you can feel soprano or tenor. I'll make it contemporary. I wanted people to understand our music. The only reason why I did Nara, I recorded another song with Travis Green that is a pure English song. But I changed it because I don't even want to sing. I don't want to see what happens tonight. That they are giving the glory of the song Waymaker to Michael Smith.
Yes. Wow.
There is no way anybody will pick Naira
and give it to
If you pick Naira and say that, do you know that in different parts of the world, Singapore, India, China, all of those crazy places, people are singing Naira.
Oh yeah.
They sing Naira.
I see the videos you post. Yeah, from China. Yeah.
But I insist on letting the whole world hear my language. Letting the whole world sing Nigerian language. I want them to come in. So my thinking was more global. My thinking was, then I started studying Kirk Franklin. I started studying John Key. I started studying the Koskar. I started studying all of the Dropper. All these guys, some of our artists don't know. I studied all of these guys so hard. And that built me for the area of choir pieces that I want to do. So when I started with the stream, first I did was vocal. We spent so many months. So do you know that I did begin? Let me tell you something interesting.
Yeah.
When we started, we didn't have. When did you have money to go and do studio? Where didn't have to pay for the other studio? There was nowhere. We went from one church to another church. And guess what? Every church we went to, they used us to make us choir members, make us sing and lead for the choir. Then you even came one time to even minister there. Then you came with Baby's Heart.
Baby's Heart! You remember Baby's Heart? Peter was part of Baby's Heart then. They used to be my background singers.
I know all of them.
Oh yeah.
I know all of them. Guess what? They used us, they will use us. We will get drained. I kept going on. Do you know that some of my singers then used to work? They will come and support me with money. They used to work and they will take clothes for 5 days and come out because we didn't have time to rehearse during the day. It was only beginners. I'm not joking. I did begin for about 3 months now.
Ooh, Jesus.
Now let me tell you something. I always first, if you want to do what I do and learn that I do by the grace of God with all humility, most artists rehearse and prepare when they have shows.
Yes.
When they have events, when they have ministration. But I remember one time, if you remember those days of Infinity, they don't come to the school arresting. Sometimes those days, I don't have shows for 3 months or 2 months, but I still rehearse every day.
Whoa!
So,
are you listening? Facebook. He had no shows. He was rehearsing every day. every day.
For the team, part of the team that came and told you that, you know what, guys, if you guys don't rehearse for the next 3 years, you guys will still be jamming like mad.
Hey!
Guess what? Let me tell you. We'll rehearse the song. I will arrange some crazy stuff with stuff. We'll arrange it, we'll play. After 2 months, we'll get tired of it. We'll start rearranging it. We are not playing that arrangement for anybody to get. In our mind, the one has heard it. In our mind, we are tired of it.
Wow. Nobody has heard it.
Take the whole arrangement and start working hard again.
Jesus.
Sometimes we will record and we're not able to even play when we record it again because of the energy that was put in practice. So I've always been a... You know that last year's fearless, for about 1 month, and anybody that was part of fearless will know what I'm talking about. For about 1 month, I was rehearsing 6:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the evening, 12 hours.
What?
12 hours. Anybody that is part of...
12 hours rehearsal.
You know, I just released a song called The Lord's Prayer.
Calling.
Now, there's calling.
Okay, there's another one. Okay.
The Lord's Prayer.
Okay.
Now, it's like I rewrote The Lord's Prayer. I posted the rehearsal before I posted the win song out. Now, we rehearsed 6:30 in the morning, and God help you if you are born by a woman to come late for my rehearsal.
Woo! Jesus.
6:30, my level of discipline. Now, like I said, people see Instagram, see what we do, and
they just like the shine, the Facebook.
My personality behind the scene is crazy. My work ethic is crazy.
I've worked with you, so I know.
Complete 12 hours going to Fearless. When people saw the production of Fearless on that day, they were saying, how did you guys, did you guys spend 2 years preparing? Do you know the problem with Nigerian churches? They try to use 2 rehearsals to do a song on a Sunday that the original owner spent 6 months preparing for.
Please, loud the volume. Let it be loud. Loud it. Jesus. Loud it, Tim Godfrey.
Only one rehearsal. Some do only one rehearsal for a song that took people.
One rehearsal, and you think you are good to go. Who are you? It won't work now. No.
Everybody that knows any choir that I've trained, you will rehearse. I don't believe. Listen, people that play football, watch football every day.
Yes.
And watch all their matches every day. This is just 90 minutes performance on stage. And I call it the football pitch.
It's a stage.
1 week, working 6 to 9, 12 hours.
Consistently.
20 minutes performance. Trust me, my guy, I'll tell you the truth. Before I get on stage every day, I don't rehearse for the next show. I don't prepare for the next show. I have prepared for the next 10 years.
Jesus!
Keep in my mindset.
Hey!
Listen, there was a lockdown.
Jesus!
So let me tell you something.
Come on! Come on!
And I don't say it openly, but I'm going to say this to you.
Please.
You know that I'm speaking to you right now. I'm working on 5 albums at the same time. It was a project. Calling is one of the songs of the album. I'm writing 5 albums. 5 of the albums are totally different sounds altogether. None of them is the same.
Waiting now.
These albums are the same. Each of them have their uniqueness, their different sounds, their different topics, their different topics. So my guys have this. While others are at home saying that there's nothing to do. I gave myself 2 months to finish 5 albums, 50 songs.
Jesus.
I dared myself to do that, and we are already in the 2nd month. Why? The most lockdown song. I started working with I've been rehearsing. Today we've been working in the studio. My guys have been working every day.
Wow.
Vocals, doing vocal, music, they've been producing, we've been working on songs. Now, I might not release all the albums, but this is me tearing myself apart.
Yes.
Myself.
Yes.
So you cannot want to get the result of a 9 months of it with just you waking up in the morning. You wake up at I wake up, I just started taking it because people have told me that, man, you have to take it easy.
Yeah.
Before I wake up every morning 4 o'clock, 4:30. I resume office me every day 6 o'clock. My other staff resume 9 o'clock. But I get to the office as early as 6.
Jesus.
Wait for them.
Wow.
And people that are my staff know that. So, and the result I want to get, I've not gotten it yet.
Are you listening?
I've not gotten any of them yet.
Facebook, Instagram.
People is doing well. Trust me, and I'm not joking, with all humility and God's my witness. I have not even started. I have not started at all.
Jesus.
So vocal is one of the most minute. These vocals they're talking about, I was talking about other things. I don't even get involved in them anymore. I think my guys, IPK can sort out vocal, Rejoice can sort out vocal. All my singers, they do all of those things. I don't even get involved that much.
Wow.
All the vocals you hear, 50% of them are done by my guys. I just come in and say, okay. Because I always think ahead, I just bring it, this one,
they've embodied your thinking in terms of how you create. So you don't even need, you just embellish. Wow.
I just add what I think is the next sound. I just go and say, you know what, this one was going to be, this is how you guys should do it, this is how you guys do it. I just walk away, get to prepare everything. Mastercraft worked with me for 9 years. Mastercraft became one of the best arrangers. Mastercraft that you hear about today, you know now, Mastercraft.
I know Master, of course.
Then I started training, the moment I left, I started training SMJ.
Wow.
SMJ is now, I don't know what it is now.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
So, talking about vocals, when I get on stage, sometimes, I don't even remember, my song, every song, if any song lasts with the same arrangement in my song, maximum 4 to 6 months. Woo! I can't cope again. I'll get irritated by stuff.
Wow.
So so talking about arrangement, there is no way anybody can understand the pain and the whole hard work, the sleepless night. And you see the result. I cannot explain what I do in my vocal, what works in my head.
Wow.
With just a 30-minute show. It can't work. I can only tell you the hard work that's involved in getting it done.
My God.
And that's why all my guys, they can really become a music director anywhere. They can pay them anywhere to work, and they will take care of everything. So, discipline is key. Hard work is key.
I said it before you came.
Think about it.
I said it before you came.
If you want to sound and bring out what the likes of Oscar did with vocals, it's not something. It's not my mind now. So I create, and I think, listen, one time I made my guys harmonize the way cats make noise.
Wow.
I thought, why can't I vocalize this sound of cats?
My God.
Then we wrote a song together, and as we did something, we just go, if you hear the vocals, the harmonies that came out from it. So the way I think it is almost, I mean, mad thing. The honest truth is that my guys know that I'm not okay.
Okay.
So I'll tell them that we need to sound like this. We need to do vocals. I'll tell them, imagine that you get 9 cats together, and say this set of cats, 3 of them are sopranos, 3 of them are altos.
Hey!
Sit down together. Let's work on vocals. How do you sound? They say, meow, meow. I start training them, bringing out some weird harmonies from those sounds. Now, I've done all of those.
I remember.
Let me tell you something. After 2001, after 2000, I remember that year, emotionally, when I was living emotionally, I was working emotionally. I was listening to the church. When I finished arranging one song, somebody that did music that was a proper, I had finished collected everything, studied in university, full-time music, came to me. I said, what I just heard you do with those vocals there, so I've never been to a music school in my life.
Hey! Never!
You know what? Never ever.
Jesus.
So look at, you know what? This place, look at what, this place, I was looking at the guy, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, this place is what you're talking about. But that, even him, he doesn't know how he would have applied this. That he went through, I studied music, everything you've done now, they didn't even see this book, when he understands it, but thinking that it was possible to achieve humanly. I'm not even thinking, right now, it's not even the Americans, even the Americans. You know, when Travis came to me in Nara and knelt down, and I was asking me down with him, you know what he told me? He told me that, guys, I have been around the world, I have goes everywhere. Even in America, the only place I can see this kind of concert is John. The only person that have done this level of concert with excellence and creativity, vocals, everything is Beyonce, with dance and everything. That nobody else. That I can't explain it. When I brought Mavesta was screaming. He almost lost his voice before he got on stage.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It was everywhere, all over the
every single person that has come. So I'm no longer trying to study anybody in America. I'm creating. At some point for about 5 years, I stopped listening to anybody. I wanted to go deep within me. Something. What God told me was that stop listening to them. I put you in a place where you are tapping from the same source.
My wow, Shalaba.
So every time you try to listen to them, learn from them, you are belittling the gift that I've given you.
Well. Listen, I don't know what to say.
Sometimes because I told God one time, and I'm not going to tell that story. One time, I met somebody, I had a mentor, a role model that I was looking up to, and I met him. I told him, you know what, I want you to be, and then after the guy told me, I can't be a role model, I can't be a mentor, I can't be anything, give me a number, no, give me a... So when people complain that, that guy is not giving now, he's feeling proud, you are not okay for you to be depending on, for you to say you cannot continue your career or you feel sad because somebody turned you down. This was not just long time ago, this is 2000, and this was 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I want to mention the person's name. And this guy told me to my face that I cannot be your role model or your mentor. I cannot. I will not do that.
Wow.
And I was so embarrassed because it was in public. I left. I went back to my room, tears was coming out of my eyes. I didn't know what God told me. I personally decided to shock this guy's heart. Because from the same place he's fetching, the same source he's fetching from, I already made that available for you almost 10 years ago. But you are reducing yourself by trying to keep wanting to get from him when you have, it's like you knowing where to go and fetch water, you are begging people for water. Say, you have enough. Guess what? A year later, this guy came to me and said, man, I want us to do something together. Please, can you give me I said, I don't have your number. I said, you don't have my number. How much you have my number? I said, no, I don't have your number. I said, why don't take it? Meanwhile, that day he told me he cannot give me it. So every time people turn you down, instead of you try to look for pity party, try to cry and stop, come back and work hard. My biggest motivation in my career is Hollywood. Every time they want me to become very, 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 very aggressive with my work, just tell me that I'm not good enough, or turn me down, or walk out on me. Every time people do that for me, it brings out the light. I go back and work so hard, and I give the person a short time. I'll tell you that, guys, in my heart, I'll tell you, come back to me this next time. Never you're going to see me, you're going to beg me. I never ever put myself in a place where anybody can tell me no, and I go back and start
begging.
My focus, or say I cannot do anything again. I just charge up. You inspire me, you motivate me, you charge me up when you tell me no, when you tell me I'm not good enough. See, I'm not even hiding it. People can say to Godfrey, I can't think like you. I know my strength. But that doesn't mean that I don't understand that it is not skill that moves people up. It is nothing like that. Even in the music industry, if you are releasing an album, you go and do things that have what I call riff-raff. You go and do all of those things. Nobody buys your album.
Yes.
In this world, they cannot even run one riff.
I said it before you came.
I understand
it's not about riffs and
runs.
runs.
I understand melody.
Yes.
I understand melody very well. I understand simplicity. I understand repetition.
Ha.
I understand being constant with your melody. So I understand all of those things. So I stay there. And I've done all the riff. I've made my guys do all the riff. I've done all the red harmonies.
It's done.
Every element you can think about. I've done syncopation. I've done everything you can think.
Jesus.
And I've settled down. And God has told me that this is the source. Go and be picking from there. Stop looking at them. So I create things now that Americans, people from all parts of the world, they come to study. People have said it every time. Tim Godfrey, you are not an artist. You are a course for people to study.
Yes.
One day people are going to bring down. I remember, and I've heard it.
I agree.
When we finish, when people go to rehearse right now, what the testimonies are here say, man, you know what our boss told us? He told us that when we came for rehearsal, he told us that this song now, how would Tim Godfrey sing this song? How would Tim Godfrey arrange this song? You guys should think. What do you think that?
Go into Tim Godfrey's mind and imagine how he was. Hey! Hey!
But guess what? Guess what? Where I'm at right now, I don't even know who they call Tim Godfrey. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still that boy in Kaduna, Nasarawa that is trying to hustle. I don't even know that Tim Godfrey is a big name.
Hey.
As I am talking to you right now, I don't know anything about who you are calling Tim Godfrey.
Jesus.
Right now, I know my name. I know my name is Timothy. I know my name is Chidi. I know my name is Godfrey. But I know what my mom calls me. That's only what I remember. When we were poor, when we didn't have food to eat, when we were living close to peak, when we didn't have any meal, when I was trekking to school with barefoot, when I was hawking, when I was a conductor, when I was a houseboy. That is still that is in my mind.
My
and
God.
every day I'm trying to become better. Who told you that the gospel artist will not be the person who will win Grammy from Africa?
Who told you? It's possible. Yes.
Very possible.
Yes.
Maker is doing all over the world. That is what is challenging me. Nothing about all of these things that I have right now is moving my head at all. That's why I keep it. I tell my guys, simplicity, humility is what I hold tight to, because I mean, it's just you're just a caretaker. You're nothing. Anybody can disappear anything. You can become a sponsor today and tomorrow.
You are nowhere. Yes.
Let me tell you, for those of you that want to come out, don't be that big happy. But when you invite you, and you're shouting at me, hey, I don't want to mention it. Let me use my name after the dance. It's nothing. It's nothing. And they do all of those things. Guess what? They don't love you. They don't care about you. The day you have that at the back of your head,
Jesus.
It's not your mindset. They don't care about you. You have something that attracts people to them.
Jesus.
That's why they're inviting you. They're not inviting you because they love. The day somebody else that will do something better than you appears, they will dump you that same day. Get the next best at it. And that's why I tell people, the one thing you should do to yourself is set up your own platform. Do not wait for platform.
Don't wait for anybody. Set up your own platform.
You cannot do that. Set up your own
Set your platform up.
You can become a thing on it.
Yes.
What can they invite me? You didn't invite you, start jumping. You didn't somebody invite you, start jumping. 1 month down, 2 months, I'm not eating. I started everything I did when we started like 2 months. Concert upon concert upon concert. I never waited. Can't see, I see you, man. I never waited for anybody to invite me to do anything. I set up my own personal platform and I started building it. That's why Fearless is like a huge brand right now.
Yes.
Nobody knows when Fearless was suffering. Nobody knows when I was borrowing. Nobody knows when I started doing concert in 2004 and then I had to run because I didn't have money to pay all the people that bought equipment. Once I finished, I ran into the bush and went to hide.
Hi.
And I stayed there until everybody left. My dad got to make me this one is still around though. This one is still around though. I waited because I didn't have money to pay them back.
Jesus.
But I already have that in my head that I am not going to live on the mercy of anyone.
Jesus. Jesus is Lord.
I tell you, I am creating my own platform. Ask me any question again.
I don't know what to ask you. You have answered everything. Waiting. Listen to me. Listen. Guys, I started this session and I'm saying this, you are here, Tim. Almost everything you've said here is as if the Spirit is one. And that's all I can say. I don't know if I can get witnesses from Facebook and Instagram. I said most of this, I talked about discipline, I talked about riffs and runs. It's as if you were, and as you were going, you were just touching them. The Spirit is here. It's as if something needs to flow through us to you guys out there. Listen, the other day, the legend, Majek Fashek passed on. And I'm going to just, look, forget about the fact that he wasn't gospel. I remember meeting Majek Fashek for the first time. Listen, you see that same thing you carry, Tim. He did Majek body. The only problem was that he allowed drugs to take over. And I'm not here to condemn anybody. But I'm just saying that it's hard to see people who are loaded with what you have and who still have that sense of direction to say, listen, I'm going this way. Okay, now I'm going this way. And they're always led by the Spirit. Because it's easy for, let me ask you this question. How have you managed that after all of these big things you've done, you've collaborated with the biggest of the biggest, that somehow you've managed to still keep your head. I don't know, because let's go, I mean, we're here now, so we might as well stay in this lane where we are. I don't want us to really go to the music thing anymore. Maybe this is where God wants us to be, because my brother, me are the following Spirit of God here. How have you managed to keep it? You see, because another thing is people just feel that it's about the skills. Oh, I can sing. Oh, I can make music. Oh, I can play. And then that's all. Where do you bring in the Spirit into all of this? Does the Spirit have any place? I mean, when I say the Spirit, I'm talking about your relationship with God now. Is there any place for that in all of this that you've highlighted today? Is it important?
You know what? This is very important for anybody listening and for everybody that's here right now. And I think this will also change your life. You know what has messed us up so much in Nigeria and Africa? It's religion. It has killed us. It has destroyed us. You know,
Jesus.
Let me say, people don't understand what spirituality means. People don't understand. People mistake religion for relationship. People don't understand the difference between religion and relationship.
Relationship.
God wants relationship.
Jesus.
God does not want religion.
My God.
Religion is busy. Religion is going up and down.
Yes.
Relationship is between you. It's very quiet.
Woo.
And you know what? It's interesting how we have paid so much attention to religion. How we have paid so much attention to religion. And do you know? Is it not weird that the richest man in Africa is a Muslim? It's weird that the whole Christian travels to Dubai, a Muslim country. Is it not? Are we thinking that have we not prayed enough in this country? Why do we even mistake when we come to church?
Say, loudest volume, highest volume.
We get carried away with human posture.
Jesus.
Why do we mistake that faith to worship? Why do we mistake somebody that is quiet and is calm and anointing? Why do we feel like when you're dirty and you're smelling, then you're a Christian?
Yay!
That is so wrong.
Wow.
That is so wrong. None of these things is relationship.
Whoa.
I don't care who you think you are, how big you think you are, how many people are shouting your name. Relationship is between you and God. Not religion.
My God.
Gathering fellowship with brethren is very key. But that does not spell out what is between you and your God. God will not judge how many times you went to church. God will judge your heart with God. What did Jesus do? Some of us will count and will shout that we're Christians, and you see your neighbor, your house boy is struggling, your house girl, you are maltreating her, you are raping people, something is happening, and you told that what relationship do you have with God? If you cannot give something to somebody outside that is dying of hunger, then your Christianity is questionable. I'm not perfect. I'm just saying that if you want to know what God wants from us, God simply wants our relationship. Why do you think that God used this COVID-19 to shut down?
To shut down, yes.
I'm going to church. I have been a church boy and I love church
yes.
so hard. But you know that in your house, if you're a Christian, you would have stopped God in your house. Because what God wants is you. The church is you.
Yes.
It's not the walls of any building.
My God.
And if you don't understand that, go to church for all I care. You don't even understand anything with God. Now, that is why if a whiskey walks into a church, people will judge whiskey. Because someone is not in the house of God. So I used to say who comes in the house of God. But when you step out of the church, you play his music and dance to his music. That is why we don't have gospel songs with vibes. The other day, I said it yesterday also in my when I was in live session, and I told some my friend, I was having a live session with Stevie something, and I said, listen, because Franklin and Fred Hammond had a backup show. One of them were blasting songs, and guess what? People that was on that platform, most of people were there, were secular guys. Steve like of Snoop was there, jamming, was there following through everything. So Charles was there. I can't even mention all the names. They were all there. Who told you that you're better than even the guys you call secular people?
Jesus.
How do you know? When we get to heaven, you'll be shocked who will get to heaven. You'll be shocked who will not be in heaven. Trust me, this will be the thing that will shape everything. Relationship is key. If you don't have relationship with Jesus Christ, if you don't, I don't care how many times you go to church, you're missing it.
Yes.
So when I I've done for myself.
Jesus.
I know my intimacy with God. I'm not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I learn every day, and I make mistakes. And so people might pick up.
We are here, present, sir. We make mistakes.
Look at what Tim Godfrey said.
Yes.
But the truth is that your start phase does not mean that you're. In fact, the word worship. Let me take it. The word worship is something about what they call first mention. First mention is you cannot take away totally the first time a word was mentioned as the true meaning of the word. The word worship was not even music. The first time worship was mentioned was when Abraham was taking Isaac to go and slaughter.
To go and slaughter.
And then Isaac asked Abraham, where are we going to? Where? He said, we're going to, he said, we're going to, what are we going to? We're going to talk about, how are we going? He said, well, what are we going to say? We're going to worship. What Abraham understood, the first time worship was mentioned in the Bible. And what worship meant was sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Worship is sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen. Worship is sacrifice.
Sometimes we have used all this music and all that, we have lost the true concept. When you are worshiping, it means that you're open. And sacrifice is not you give something. Your heart is totally. When the Bible speaks about those that worship Him was worshiping
in spirit. Yeah.
It doesn't mean that. No. It means if a person comes and opens our heart out,
yes.
It is in truth and in spirit.
Yes.
You cannot sin against the worshiper. Pray. Anybody can pray. The Bible says everything that has breath, including trees. Why should I fly like this and the leaves are flying like they are worshiping? Everything that has breath. But those that worship, your honesty, your sincerity, in spirit and in truth. That means you have to be honest. It's not about how you look.
Yes.
It's about your personality.
Yes.
That is why Jesus understood how to relate with all these guys. So when you ask me, how do you bring this spirituality? I speak spirituality love. I understand spirituality love.
Yeah.
But I understand that it starts from a place of your personal
relationship with God.
It's okay to fake anything on stage. It's okay to come out and pretend anything. It's okay for you to speak any song. It's okay. But if you don't have a relationship with God, mess yourself up.
Jesus.
So relationship is key for me. Relationship is key for me. You cannot mess around with the religion. Has killed us so badly that you get to church today, and what people try to do is who takes the mic to lead song.
I said it before you came. It's about who wants to lead song.
As a music director, if I get into the choir and then I know by any chance place you to be somebody that wants to lead, you will not lead for 1 year. If I get into the choir and I see that you're somebody that anything about backup because you have the best and you think you're the best backup, you will not do backup for 1 year.
Yes.
Because it's never about you.
It's not about anybody.
You know what? The devil is very skillful of keeping Christians busy. We're busy fighting ourselves in church.
In church, always fighting for position.
Out there, when we're supposed to go and take over in politics,
Jesus,
in agriculture, in medicine, in science, in technology, we're not busy. That is, like I said, that's why a pastor will take 40 days vigil.
Jesus.
50 days vigil. How would you go for a vigil for 50 days? How would you walk well the next day?
My God.
How would you go to the office and function well?
Ow! I've always thought about it.
The first time I went to UK, to London, long time ago, maybe 14 years ago, one white man met me and told me that, you know what, my problem with you Africans? I said, no. He said, you know what, you have a big conflict. When I want to employ any African, the first thing I do to him is, if he comes, I give him 7 o'clock in time, he comes 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That 95% of them come late.
Wow.
And the moment they come late, no matter what you do, you're still sleeping already.
Jesus.
He now told me that, do you know that you guys worship God more, you guys go to church more, but we do what? Say, I've not gone to church, and I'm not saying it's right. He said, I've not gone to church for almost 5 years now.
Wow.
So, you guys do church things more, activities more. Me, I do what the Bible says. If I tell you to come, I will tell you, I know that you're coming, I'll wait for you. If I do business with you, I'm honest with you. But you go to church a lot, but then you can't even say single truth. That is religion.
Jesus.
That is religion. I worked with Pastor for 6 years. Pastor Rapu,
yeah.
I was pastor in CPH for 6 years. Now one day he told us that when he was in London, because they opened most of the big churches in London and America. So when I was in London, that when it comes to that he had one sound engineer, it's a woman, the lady will come and set up. In the morning, early morning, the lady will be smoking, setting up.
Wow.
She will pick up smoke everywhere. By the time they come to the start spraying,
It's
the hall they use, because they hall. And it's the people that set it up, that is the owners of the hall that set up. So the woman will smoke and set up everything. And they will come and do service from beginning to end. No feedback, no noise. Everything is clean.
Wow.
But that one day, he called, the lady was not around, said they shouldn't work because the lady smoked, but thank God, they get their own people to work. They called a Christian engineer to come.
Christian engineer.
Pastor Tony said the moment he took the mic to talk,
feedback everywhere.
This is a Christian. One of the things we see ourselves with so much is that we use Christianity for what is the English now? We think Christianity is being below average.
Jesus! Hey!
We have reduced Christianity to not being excellent, to not understanding the place of working hard, to not understanding the place of being the best at what we do, to not understanding the place of, listen to me, I don't care who you are, whether you do gospel or secular. If I prepare and I bring what I'm doing together, if it come, I don't care who you are. In my fearless last year, I had a lot of friends from the secular industry. My joy and my gratefulness to God is that I didn't even invite them. All of them came by themselves.
Wow.
They sat down, they worshiped. They couldn't believe what they were hearing.
Wow.
The question is that because we have reduced ourselves, we're not even, our level of excellence is at 5-10%. Meanwhile, the world is at 100%.
At 100.
That is why, listen, that's why we some of us are afraid of even getting involved with phone. Now, a phone, internet, social media is a tool. Whoever handles it very well maximizes it.
Gets the results.
If you give a bad person,
Social media is a tool.
If you give a bad person $1 million right now, you give a bad person $1 million, the money becomes the bad money. If you take the same $1 million, give to a good person, the money becomes a good person. There are different tools that God has given us, but as Christians, because we are all trying to go back to the old normal,
to the way things used to be.
The old. We don't want to follow the trends that is happening now.
Jeez.
And we're losing. Listen to me, most of the young generation today don't want to come to church.
Yes.
Around 12, 15, 18. We don't want to come to church.
Yeah.
Our sound is decayed.
Yes.
Everything that we're doing
is old.
Nothing attracts them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to end with saying something like this. I'm artist. And you know why I'm careful about saying too much on artists? Is because I know that there are lots of people here that are not necessarily artists. And I want to teach this generally. I want to ask you, and I have a lot of questions are popping up, but we don't have time to answer. I want to ask
too many
you,
questions.
What do you have? What do you have as a gospel artist? Because in the end, when Jesus was living, so go ye and make disciples of men, go into the world. The first thing was, I mean, there are different, I put gospel music, I put music actually generally in 4 places. I call one praise and worship. There are people that are called to do praise and worship. And let's make it now. Those people are particularly called to do praise and worship. So all the songs that God gives them, they have to nourish the church. They bring in people, I don't want to mention them, but you know the examples of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Every song that God gives them is to nourish church, the right psalms, the right hymns, the right
spiritual songs. Yes.
That is beautiful. I think we're missing what secular. Secular is not a bad thing. Secular song is not a bad song. And I'm going to explain all of these things. So there's so much I can teach about all of these things, but we don't have all the time. Now, the other step after praise and worship, the people that do inspirational, motivational songs, it's close to praise and worship, but it's not really. Songs of hope. Jesus did a lot of teaching about hope. Jesus did a lot of teaching about love. Jesus did a lot of teaching about giving, supporting one another, being there, staying with the people that are mourning, rejoicing when they rejoice, mourn when they mourn. Everything about Jesus wasn't about faith and worship the Lord. He motivated people, he blessed people. He went around doing good. He related with prostitutes. He went to Peter. He told Peter, I'll make you fishers of men. He understood how to be. He understood he had a massive skill on people management, people relationship. And when he told Peter, it was because Peter was a fisherman. That's why he used the term, I'll make you fishers of men. Peter understood him later and followed him. He went to the girl by the well and said, okay, babe, I want to talk with you. The woman was just 33. She was 33. So it was a young guy probably wearing a Gucci, looking good. Because we want Christians also to look good. We want this from my head, so people will criticize it. We think Christianity is looking down, looking sad, looking poor. Smiling, that's not what Christianity is. I can bet you that Jesus probably wore a Gucci shoe, was looking very good, sat down by the well with this notorious woman that has married lots of people. Had five marriages or 6 of them, and it's still a divorce. Almost like the prostitute out there. People hated her. Nobody wanted to come. And the woman was a classy woman, but she just sat by the well. Don't start saying, give your life to Christ. If you don't give your life to Christ, are you that? Just say, can I have some water? You get what fetching water. Just say, can I have some water? Jesus knew how to communicate. He was an expert in communication. Why is it that we're locking ourselves from the unbelievers? Why is it that we have made our Christianity so people feel like God is one guy with arrows, knives,
ready to kill people who are doing bad things? Yeah.
That's what God is. God does not hate sinners. God hates sin. He does not hate sinners. He loves everybody. The same rain that falls for Christians is the same rain that falls for everybody. So, let me tell you, and Jesus had all those skills. And for me, and I thought about it, you know what? How can I make my sound become applicable? I'm explaining different kind of sound. So we have praise and worship, we have the inspirational, we have the, I'll call it secular. When you do love songs, the question is shared.
Yeah.
For husband and wife, when people say gospel song, I don't even know, there's nothing sort of like, gospel is not a genre. Gospel is good news. Gospel is a message.
Yeah.
Whatever place you put it, whatever conduit that carries it doesn't matter. The message, I used to ask this question, the message or the messenger, who is more important? Now, gospel is a message. The container you put in it are different, but it's the same message.
The same message.
So when people do love songs, now if you are married, and I'm sorry, I'm going to go a bit more. You want to make love and spend time with your wife, in your house, in your room, or whatever husband and wife. If you say Christians should not listen to love songs, or Christians should not do love songs, what in quote Nigerians call secular music, are you going to start playing
worship music during the
that you let be? When you want to spend time with your wife, are you going to start playing Blessed be the name of the Lord? In that kind of atmosphere, are you going to start playing You've done so much for me?
I cannot.
In that atmosphere,
No, that's not what's needed. You have killed the group. Jesus.
Don't do those kind of songs. That is when people that don't understand the value of love. Listen, check out Songs of Solomon. I'm doing an album later called Songs of Solomon. SOS. Now, they now say you are a gospel artist, you're not a gospel artist. So why don't we have gospel doctors? It's a ministry. It's ministry of health. It's not ministry in music. It's not ministry in health. So when your child is sick, look for a gospel doctor to pray for that child, to see that child. When you want to go to court, look for a gospel lawyer to take care of stuff.
Come on.
We have lost ourselves in this religion so much that we have lost sight of what's happening in the real world.
Oh my
The
goodness.
phone you're using, the speaker, the mic you're using, this phone we're using right now, do you know who made it?
They are not gospel microphones. It's not a gospel mic. No, it's not a gospel microphone.
Microphone is not gospel.
It's not
The person that made microphone might not be who did.
It's not a Christian.
So we have to understand all of this and understand how to walk in the world that we live in today. So there is love songs. There are love songs. And love songs are so important in our life today. Take that for granted. don't to deceive. There's no perfect plan. How
Woo, that's so cool. My goodness.
Others will use it as methods of as well as children. How many do you know that praise God for just a second? And of what kind of a battling? I said, how do you want to have big songs in Nigerian gospel when you don't have just a proper TV show on DSTV, on radio, like you have FM, you have gospel. Why don't you have to 4 hours radio station that do gospel? You don't have them. I want to make one thing God makes it done with you. It cannot be big. Now, because we can do praise and worship, we can do inspirational, we can do secular. Anyway, say that Tim Godfrey said that. You are supposed to love songs. It's okay for Christians to do party songs.
It's okay for Christians to do party songs.
That is why when you go to a pastor's son's birthday party, they don't have gospel songs to play.
None.
Because in church, we are still doing praise, and there are groups, there are beats out there that blow people's minds.
Somebody said network, avoid us.
And the kids are listening to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're busy just being religious. Now, the only set of songs that I am not comfortable with and I will not accept is when you do burger. There's something love songs and burger songs.
Yeah.
When you do burger, when you use women, you see when they got an artist is shooting a video and women are naked and only the guy is well dressed. As far as I'm concerned, it's an abuse of women.
It is.
And,
and that's where all this rape and stuff begins from.
Dirty, vulgar thing.
When you don't value the woman.
Unacceptable.
Yes.
Because love songs are good. Beautiful love songs are good. All of us are good. Inspirational songs are good. Not everybody is called to do praise and worship. I repeat it. Not everybody is called to do praise and worship. 99% of the people that are doing those vulgar songs that you are talking about today, they all came from the church. But because church did not give them platform to express themselves, they now walk away. That's why Soundcheck is not a praise and worship show. People did all sorts of songs. In as much as it's not vulgar, what accused our Christianity today is religion. I repeat it, religion. What we need to fight for is relationship. And I'm going to end with this. So, when I was a child, and I always tell this, you know, I start to laugh again. When I was mostly we use hook to go to like another time to catch fish. It's like a prey. You have the hook, and what we put in this hook is worm.
Wow.
This is very deep. You have to get this. We put worm.
We got 3 minutes, bro. So you know, we're looking at the time.
Now.
Yeah.
And all the fish, when they see this worm, they rush to go and catch the worm, and then the hook grabs the fish, and I bring out the fish and take the fish home and go and eat. Now let me open your mind to this. I don't eat worm. I don't consume worm. But I use worm to attract fish that I consume. Let me explain again. I do not eat worm, but worm serves as a prey for me to catch fish that I eat. The question I want to leave to every believer here is,
listen.
What is that thing that you have that can attract unbelievers? I'm putting that. Let's use sound, for example. I did aha and I used trap. And people started sending message that, brother, you are not an unbeliever, you have now lost it. Because even though I said, Omema, with all the Christian words inside, because of the sound, people were telling that I'm now an unbeliever. Do you know that sound is one of the prey that we can use? We can go and get all of those sounds that they took from the church in the first place, and the reward that we're going back to them. Now, oh God, that we can go and
time. Whoa!
And work on it, and by the time we use it to put out there, unbelievers will hear, and they'll say, wow. So as a Christian, this song, I can enjoy music like this.
Wow.
As a Christian, I can enjoy Nigerian hip hop. I can enjoy this. I can enjoy that. What do you have as a Christian as a Christian, as a believer that attracts unbelievers. Or they look at you and they say, hey, this is what Christianity is. I don't want it. Is that their testimony?
Hey.
This is what Jesus did. Jesus was opposite of everything they thought that he's going to be. He came in a manger with pigs, with goats. He was born in an unlikely place. People that knew about Jesus for the first time was shepherds, the wise men. When Jesus died, he died as if he was a wicked man.
Bro, 1 minute more. Unfortunately, man, you know, I would say to you, I don't have questions. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will leave it here. This has been explosive. All the questions, I've been scrolling as we were talking. You've answered everything. It's all embodied in one. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. Everybody who has tuned in today, God bless you. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you, Tim Godfrey. God bless you. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, world. God bless you. See you again. See you again. See you again. Take care.